Does that mean I can't call you Big John or Johnny Mac? One of them? Would you get sued?
Big John, Johnny Mac. I think it's Mega John.
Mega John. Mega John.
This is why I don't do any physical
And it's a jar man,
insertion.
jar person. Sorry?
Huh?
Did you say physical insertion? Or exertion?
Both.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. So, what have you been doing to distract yourself? Like I'm just straight in.
I was going to start below the belt then, but I won't. Dicky Knee. Mr. Summers! Mr. Summers! Did you ever watch
Yes.
Saturday?
I said I've got Dickie Knee's hair.
Hello. Mr. Summers! No, that's getting worse.
That
Anyway.
bit is staying in.
Gold. Champagne comedy. Anyway.
Trying to segue from that.
Now, speaking of distractions, now because unfortunately, I've always had a fascination with serial killers, documentaries, and all that sort of stuff. So,
All of the books in
Now.
that bookshelf,
yeah,
the ones in the front are all like Dean Koontz and like novels.
yeah.
If you take all of those out, serial killers.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
books about serial killers, and
Yeah.
she has
So
fascination.
what prompted me with that was the video with Kanan, and he complained about it looking like some sort of weird dungeon.
Yes.
That looks like it's in a laboratory for operating on monkeys. No.
That's what I was going for.
When Kanan and I were in Runnygore and the Frankston Community Arts Centre in 1968.
Jesus Christ. I
Yeah,
love GNS.
so do I. That's what I learned.
That's where I learned how to act.
Yeah, I was going to say I learned my stagecraft. What is that? What's the line?
And old Jacopo lent us his boat.
Is there on the road? What is that on the road ahead? I've done them all. Have you done them all?
I've done most of them. Like even some of the obscure ones, like Utopia Limited.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. It's super.
The Sorcerer's not done very often.
Oh yeah, and Princess Ida's another one.
I've done that a few times actually.
I've
Yeah.
done Cox and Box, which isn't
All
Gilbert
on the
Sullivan.
amateur stage, of course.
Yeah.
That takes me on a different tangent. Building Bunnings. That's been a huge distraction for me.
Right.
You asked me about what distractions I've
You're
had
right
during
with the
COVID.
segues.
So, which is an homage to Ben Rashid, I believe, too.
Yeah, I do the segues around here.
No. Look at me, hey? Not that I've been stalking you at all.
Why I've been stalking you?
Yeah. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? Look, I spent the first. We finished singing. Was it March 23rd or something like that? Basically, from then for about 5 or 6 months, I got heavily into gardening. So it was either Flower Power or Bunnings. Going crazy.
Flower Power?
Oh yeah, it's a nursery type place. Anyway, so I got into building things for the garden, and I loved it.
I have also spent quite a lot of time at Bunnings over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
It's I love it.
Oh well, I love it. I love Bunnings.
I just
love the smell.
I don't even
Love
go
going
for
in there.
anything in particular.
No.
I just go
I
and
can
spend the
meander.
day there.
I can meander. And I have been known to pretend I work there, but I didn't take
Like
a
the people
shirt.
who actually work
Yes.
there.
Yes. Again, an amazing
Always
segue.
when you need something.
Yes.
What other wormholes have you found yourself in?
Well, YouTube, of course. I mean, especially when I wasn't doing anything for 6 months, you end up basically lying awake watching things on YouTube. And
I'm like, oh my god, the earth is flat.
Yeah.
I love YouTube.
I love you too.
I'm thrilled by the style and wit of each jest that you make.
And
My tube or YouTube?
YouTube, I love YouTube.
Your tube.
Your tube. And I have watched so much YouTube in the time period that I've been unemployed.
Yeah.
I probably could have went and gotten another job, but I didn't want to. So I have just
You grew your hair.
I did. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's starting to look a bit like Darth Vader's helmet.
It's bracing to trade quips with my bosom buddy.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Oh
But if
god.
we're on a radio show, it'd be okay. We could say this sort of
If-
stuff.
yeah, if you were Joe
People
Rogan.
couldn't see. Oh yeah. Yes. Joe Rogan. I had listened to shitloads of Joe Rogan podcasts before he went to Spotify.
Yeah, I haven't because he does this whole bunch of YouTube stuff with him. I don't watch a lot of it because I find videos of just watching someone talking to a microphone kind of boring.
Yeah.
For the first episode, I wanted to take you back.
Really won't get on. YouTube will take this down. Didn't they take something else, or Facebook took something?
Yeah,
else?
YouTube deleted a comment thread.
Just all the videos of you singing.
No. They didn't delete any video.
Took a while for that to drop.
You Wolcott, you Benchley, you snake.
Pro,
Biotic.
professional. How have you gone becoming a professional in another field?
Me? I haven't really become a professional in another field. I have gained employment elsewhere.
Gainful employment, or you've just gained it?
I have gainful employment.
You've gained gainful employment.
I have gained gainful employment. Gee, that's a tongue twister.
Ah, yeah.
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it!
You're a greenskeeper.
Indeed.
To keep a green that big, that green, it's quite complicated.
Well, I mean, it's called greenkeeping, but yeah, it's to do with everything on the golf course, the fairway, rough. Anyway, the whole maintenance of, and then it's quite an art form, and it appeals to my meticulous nature regarding trying, because we
OCD.
sing it. Yeah, we all get a bit. Oh, it's got to be right. And if you make a mistake,
No, I've never been like that.
Oh, again, clearly. Well, that's enough.
John, please don't do this. I'm afraid we need a retake.
Useless.
I'm trying to think of impressions. Can you do any? Do you do any impressions?
I can do a pretty good impression of an opera singer. Oh, I have done for about
I've
a decade
heard that.
now.
I think we've all been there.
Oh my god.
Can you do a Donald Trump? I can't.
I
do an
would
impression.
not even waste
No.
my time.
I used to have a lot of them, but I can't remember them now. It's been a long time since I've been anywhere that anyone encourages me
Yeah.
or supports me.
Or talks to me. That's what he said to Liza.
That's what he. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I was about to try and do a Liza Minnelli. Can you do a Liza Minnelli impersonation? I can do it. Catherine Hepburn. He's a very naughty boy.
That's pretty good.
Spencer was there.
I think I can do a Betty Davis.
He's a rascal. That's my best Catherine Hepburn impersonation.
That's pretty
Impression. Impersonation.
Impersonation.
It is an impersonation.
Yeah, because you're impersonating
Yeah,
them.
yeah. An impression, is that when you get dressed up? Or
An
you're
impression-
doing the...
I'm not sure.
I just want to make sure I'm right, because there'll be viewers out there that'll say...
Impersonation. That's a good question. I'm going to look that up.
That's why I kept correcting myself, because I remember I want to get these things right. One's that when you actually get dressed up, and one's just literally a voice. What are you doing?
I was about to do my Betty Davis impersonation.
Oh! Of course you were.
I just did it.
Oh, I thought it was a Connell. I thought you were being Connell Code in one of the Donizettis. Nice. Can't do a voice?
No.
No.
What a dump. But yeah, Blanche, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good at impersonations.
It shows.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. Who else but a somebody will sit down and level and give you the devil will sit down and tell you the
Hello, people of the internet. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to catch another episode of Anything But Opera, you'll find it here. If you'd like to catch another episode of Anything But Opera, you'll find it here.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every time there's a new episode.
That's all right.
It's the first time I've spoken to anybody for 9 months.
Oh, and it's to me. Who,
Yeah.
You know,